Welcome back.
Welcome back. This is an episode where we don't have the opportunity to sing, but we will.
Because we can always find the opportunity to sing. There is a Green Day song in this movie that we probably could
I mean, we could sing
outro to. Yeah, true. Ding, 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 ding. Can't do that one.
Okay, but like, maybe we should talk about that. Like, can we do that?
They did it.
They did it.
20 years ago, they did it.
They did it, and no one seemed to bat an eye.
No.
We'll talk about it.
We will.
It's a bit niche. I'm Laurel.
And I'm Abby.
And this is
A Bit Niche.
Welcome back to the program. Rock on.
Stick it.
Stick It is the movie we're talking about today.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. This movie, it just gets the people going.
It gets me going.
Oh my God, it gets me going too.
It works on everyone. It really, really does.
It really does.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about exactly what we mean. But if you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know this movie, if you've ever seen it, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, look at us right now. We're doing it for you, and we know it.
Yeah. I guess we're both kind of Haley.
Haley? Yeah.
Well, you're the real Haley. I'm like the poser. Maybe I'm one of her friends.
I think you're Mina, the blonde friend.
Yeah.
After I loosen her up a little bit. After
Right.
Haley really
Right. Okay.
brings her. Yeah.
Really
But yeah, takes her.
grabs a hold of her.
Yeah. Exactly.
I
yeah.
could see that.
Yeah. Hey.
Mina, right?
Yeah. But no, I think we're both Haley.
Yeah.
We're just the vibe.
We're the vibe of
Stick It.
Haley. We're the vibe of Stick It in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Very, fight the power.
Y2K.
Rock on, Y2K. Which, okay, yeah. So this movie came out in 2006. 20 years ago. Which is insane. Makes us feel really old. Really, really old.
And I'm wondering, were we 9 when we watched it then? That feels like really young.
Yeah. I was definitely that young when I watched it. Or maybe more like, well, yeah.
Because
actually.
I obviously, this is a movie where you watch it so many times.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't remember, 9 seems like
It seems young.
But not necessarily for the content. Not like the content's bad. It's just I was 9
Right, because
when this came out.
It informed so many things in my life.
Yeah.
Without me necessarily knowing it.
Right.
It's like I couldn't have been 9.
No.
I feel like I probably was, though.
And
I never stopped watching
timeline-wise.
it. Yeah.
That's really unfortunate. But
Yeah.
the times do go on.
The times do, they be changing, but you know what remains the same?
To face the change.
Changes. The one thing that will remain the same is how incredible this movie is.
I was going to say us
Oh,
here.
well, that too.
Yeah.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
But this movie aged like a fine wine,
Oh, sure did.
and I cannot wait to dig into it.
Me too.
Although I do want to share a little story
Oh,
that
gosh.
that happened in this house.
In this home.
In this home. Last
God.
night we were watching the movie, me and Max, and I don't think I've told you this before, but where our house is haunted.
Oh, that's not surprising. Austin, not happy.
Well, no, it's a more of a recent development.
Excuse me?
Don't worry.
He's been on his phone and his head whipped up when you just said that.
Well,
he does not fuck with that.
No, but they're nice. We're going to be very respectful because they can hear us. And
Who's they?
the spirits. I'm not sure yet who they are. I'm not sure if there's more than one, but I started noticing both my animals, both my cat and dog, their eyes will follow something all the time, and you can tell that it's not just like a little bug. And that's been happening more and more. And I've been trying to tell Max that they're seeing some kind of spirit, maybe an orb, maybe an entity, whatever. So,
You are a ghost hunter, you know.
I am. I do believe in these things. I believe in you guys. But Max has always been like, oh no, I'm sure they're like just seeing some dust or something. You know, he doesn't believe me. But then last night we were about to start watching it. We had it paused as we were like going to get our popcorn or whatever. Mm-hmm. And we usually have two, you've seen how big our couch is. Our couch is a ridiculous size for no reason. Things get eaten up by that couch, so our remotes get lost a lot. So we always have like an extra remote just in case it gets lost. And both of our remotes somehow were lost for, I don't know how it happened. And this was like right as we were coming back to watch the film. I was like, oh, weird. Like, where did those go? And then like we were just getting settled in, like kind of looking for it, and Stick It was up on the screen, and I turn around and both remotes are right next to me. And I looked at Max, so I was like, how did this happen? He was like, well, did you like put them there? I was like, no, like I was just looking for them. And they were like perfectly lined up right next to each other. And he was like, no, like that, they were not there a second ago.
So we're going to wrap this podcast up. Austin and I are going to head out.
No.
It's been really fun being here and being your friend.
But there's no need to despair because the ghosts obviously wanted to watch Stick It.
As they should.
Yeah. So the second, like, we started it, we were like, okay, guys, this is for you. We cranked that shit up.
So they could hear. That's smart.
Because it has one of the best movie soundtracks ever. So, you know, we're ding, 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 ding. And that's in the movie. That's in the movie.
You didn't just freestyle that.
No, I didn't. So don't come for me there. Us. But I just wanted to say our ghosts are with the shits because they love Stick It.
Okay.
Every generation loves Stick It. Maybe these ghosts are from, I mean, this house is 100 years old. Maybe they're from 1920.
I know, and this might have been their first time. Well, they could have seen it before.
They must have seen it before because they wanted to see it again.
Yeah, unless they just heard rumblings of it in the spirit community.
They could have.
And they were like, I see it queued up.
Yeah. And they're like, these dumbasses keep losing their remotes. We're going to just give them a solid right here.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's what I got going in.
Thanks, Ghosts. Mm-hmm. I'm glad they allowed you to watch it.
Oh, yeah. They were into it.
They were into it. They were hot and bothered last night.
Oh, those ghosts?
Fucking.
Oh, my God. The whole house was shaking. Anywho.
I think that really leads us in perfectly to the overarching theme of Stick It. And it's the fact that this movie is just so sexy.
It's so sexy.
It's hot. It's...
without trying too hard to be, too.
Right.
And it's not, like, in a gross way. Because, you know, you think, like, oh, it's like a gymnastics movie. Like, are they going to make it gross and creepy and whatever? Yeah. No. It's just, like, the way that it's shot. And we'll talk about... yeah. We'll go through it. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We will go through it.
Yeah.
But it's just the sexiest... one of the sexiest movies.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah. And it really is, like, without trying.
Right.
It's crazy.
Do we need to do a little synopsis?
Yeah. Or, like, we could... I guess because... we were kind of thinking of running through this
kind of chronologically.
Right, because we want to highlight all the sexiness. There's no real sex, unfortunately. Anyways, that would be creepy. I'm making it creepy.
What are you just hoping for? It's a porno?
I would, yeah. What, you wouldn't want to watch?
They're minors, so let's like...
she's 24 in this.
Okay, but she's not supposed to be.
Oh.
She's supposed to be like 17.
Yeah, well now
a rebellious 17-year-old is what Wikipedia says.
Okay, so, no.
Look.
I was 9
and
when I was watching it.
you're hoping they're having sex.
Huh? No, I don't want them to have sex
just,
now.
The actors are hot. Let's just say that.
Now, at the ripe ages they're at now, if they did a reboot and there was sex involved.
Now they're like 50.
No, they're not.
What's wrong with 50-year-olds having sex?
That's fine. You're trying to have sex with 50-year-olds?
Let's just get back on track.
The actress, what's the actress's name?
Missy.
Missy Peregrym.
Perineal.
Peregrym?
Perineal. Which we should talk about.
Missy Perineal. You wouldn't have sex with her? Look her up.
She's the most beautiful woman I've
would.
ever seen in my
She's
entire life.
Extremely attractive.
Okay, so
I shit you not, like, she is the most beautiful woman on this planet.
yeah, I'm just like
All
I
due
don't
respect
see,
to the women in this bed.
I don't see anything I said that's wrong. Besides, yes, maybe the fact that there shouldn't have been sex in this movie, which there
And there's
wasn't
not.
because they're 17.
That was a big point you were trying to make.
Well, I just think most films and movies, books, films and movies, and books and media, I think, I like better when people are fucking.
Sex sells.
Yes, it does for me. Like, I'm a consumer of that.
All right,
Capitalist, I feed the capitalist machine.
Laurel's really trying to move on.
I do. I've tried like 3 times to move on. She
Can't
goes,
shut me up.
I love sex.
You guys told me to get loose.
Okay, you're right. Get loose.
I'm loose.
You're loose as...
Are we going to the summary? Is that what we were talking about? Is that what you were trying to segue into?
Well, yeah, are we going to do like
haiku?
Very high... Oh, do you want to do haiku?
Oh, high level.
High
You were
level or
going.
haiku?
Either.
Austin?
Can we just... You guys always do this thing where you're planning and doing the podcast at the same time.
Yeah, but this is funny.
And it's hard.
This is part of it.
It's hard to cut.
No, but
It's hard to cut it together.
cut any of this.
So you're like, okay, well, I do. So
What?
can you say
You're
like,
gonna
let's...
cut this right now? All that conversation? That's funny.
It's boring to listen to for a listener, I believe.
I think that
Let's
If you
separate the planning the podcast with the podcast.
listen up here.
So what should we do now?
No, so I think what we're gonna do now, actually, Austin, is you're gonna leave all of this in, this whole conversation. Okay? And we're gonna see, and this will be our most popular episode yet. Because the people love to hear me speak.
I feel as though we need like a quick reset. Like maybe we all just take a really deep breath.
Deep breath taken.
There were no deep breaths taken. Okay, we're good. We're channeling Haley. We're angry. We are mad. Right?
We are pissed the fuck off.
We have a lot of issues we got to work through. And that's great. Mm-hmm. Maybe we just do like a 30-second synopsis.
I think you should take it.
I think so too.
That'll really reset us.
Okay.
You've got this, girl. Mm-hmm. Let me shut up. 30 seconds on the clock.
Do you have 30 seconds?
Oh, sorry. I was Wikipediaing stick it. All right, here we go.
Okay.
30 seconds. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
So Haley is a really talented gymnast, but she's more of a rebellion type. She does not want to compete anymore, but then she gets in trouble with the law. And part of her sentencing is to go train competitive Olympics again. And then she kind of gets into it. It's a whole thing. And then they rebel and try to control the results of the meet because
10,
the
9,
rules are antiquated. And it's a fantastic film and it's really sexy.
5 seconds to spare.
Nice.
I mean, that's pretty
No,
much
that
the
was
plot,
literally everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
And then-
fully completed it.
right? Full completion.
Full completion. Now that we finished. All right, so
back to talking
clearly
about how
the
sexy it is.
30-second break didn't hinder me.
She's back and she is
Hotter than ever.
hotter than ever.
And again, we have not gotten off of the sex factor.
Right.
Like we mentioned, we're going to walk through this like sort of chronologically
Because everything's sexy.
right, we tried to bring up a sexy scene and then we were like, wait, put this
The
one
whole
before it.
thing.
Put this one before
The
it.
whole thing. Mm-hmm.
And so I guess it opens up. One, I love, just the blanket intro song with like the cartoon stuff.
Yep.
Before that, they don't do that anymore.
I know, they
love
really
that.
don't.
They need to. Like all the actors' names and stuff. Love that.
Yeah, with like the graffiti behind it.
So good. But then the actual opening scene, the whole friend group's looking hot,
Yes.
riding their BMX bikes
Yeah.
with their freaking pegs. Do you remember
Oh, I
pegs?
do.
Hey, like you can get on my pegs and ride with me.
Hey
like,
man, you want to get on step on my pegs.
Pegs.
Step on my pegs and we'll go to the skate park.
yeah. Did you have pegs on your bike? No.
Do I look like I had pegs on my bike?
I'm sorry for even fucking asking because
My brother did.
I know you didn't have pegs.
No, absolutely not. What would I have done with pegs?
I really don't know, but that's great. I'm upset with myself for even asking or assuming you would have pegs.
It's okay. I appreciate
I
that
know
you
that you
asked.
had like a track bike or something. Of
course I did.
I knew it.
Oh, and I had a beach cruiser. I lived in Colorado. Why did I have a beach cruiser?
Beach cruiser.
It was so cute.
Know what that is.
Yes, you do.
Like
like a cute little.
Yeah, with like a basket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I was more
okay.
of a basket beach cruiser girly, not really like a pegs girly.
Okay, yeah.
But like I lived vicariously through movies like this because
I
it was
see.
like, oh, that's so cool. But I just knew it wasn't me.
I see. Yeah. So my bike was sick. It was called the Rhino. It was silver. The pegs on the front were gold and the pegs on the back were silver. And
You had 4 pegs?
4 pegs. I had front and back pegs.
What were you doing with those pegs? What were you pegging?
I was around the neighborhood, let me tell you. I was a slut with those pegs.
What do you even do with front pegs?
No, people can ride on them. You step on them,
and then you like sit
and
on the
then you sit
handlebars.
Okay, yeah. But really, it's just kind of like for the
look.
For the look.
Sure.
Yeah. The Rhino. That was my
Rhino is crazy.
It was sick.
I believe it.
Yeah, it was really,
You kind
really
of,
cool.
you really are Haley in a lot of ways. Like you really, really are.
Yeah, I wish
Haley
I
is the
could do-
main character in this
Yes.
film, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, and I wish I could do the trick she does because that just takes it to a whole new level.
Totally. I mean, she also
Hot.
like it's really hot, but then she crashes through the window.
But
Which can we?
why did she could have stopped?
That
I
has
feel.
always pissed me off. It's like she is doing these super sick tricks
Yeah.
in this like abandoned pool, and then instead of just like stopping, she just keeps going and crashes through the windows of this house.
Yeah, crashes through the windows of the house, keeps going, hits a railing, their bike gets stuck, then flips over it, stands right up, of course. I mean,
And then
she is
runs
a
from the
teen,
cops.
so she's fine. But
and a gymnast.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
that's true.
she's used to falling, but
Yeah.
like, damn, that would have killed me.
he literally killed me. It's like going through the glass window, and it's
Yeah.
crazy too because her dumbass, like flies through the glass window, but then her friend opens up the front door of this it's like a construction site is what
Yeah.
I'm thinking it is, and then the alarm goes off. You dumbass! Like
Idiots.
what?
Yeah.
And so yes, then the cops come. Again, we are pretty much both law followers, I would say, and we don't we don't want people to run from the cops. But in this case, we do.
Oh my God. If you know, you know. The scene where Haley is running from the cops is just like, it shouldn't be as hot as it is.
Yeah.
But it is.
Yeah, she's
And-
like ripping off her layers of clothes.
This is the first time that you see that she's a girl.
Yes.
Too. Because everyone else at the skate park
Yeah.
is a dude. And so you think, oh, like they're all dudes. But no, she's just a badass girl.
Yeah.
And she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
literally.
Wearing a Ramones t-shirt. Like she's
Right.
just so fucking cool.
I know. And you can't forget that at all points, she has her wrist guard on.
Yeah.
Like her
Yeah.
wrist sweatband.
Yep.
When she's there, when she's doing the gymnastics eventually, always stays strapped.
Always.
And it's hot. Like
Yeah.
it really is.
She knows exactly what,
What
she's doing.
One thing, can I tell you a story that
Yes.
I said that how this kind of reminds me of some things in college. The first thing that I'm reminded of is, I don't know, Austin, do you remember where Connor found it? But our friend Connor in college, he wore what he called a wrist support he would bring it out after like a year at parties and stuff
After
too
a year.
while he was drinking. But it was a full year of like when we would go out, he was wearing this wrist support.
Can you please, like, what do you mean? What's a wrist support?
I don't know
Like
where
a wrist
he found
guard?
it.
Like
yeah, yeah. So it
Okay.
was like, it's essentially what
Like a little compression
compression
like, wrist thing.
wrist support thing. He would
Okay.
wear it like on his right wrist anytime we were out and drinking.
As like a bit?
I think it was
Yes.
it was more like an at-home thing. Like once the party got started, like
The wrist
be
support
like,
came
uh-oh, the
out.
the
wrist-
wrist support came
I
out.
don't know. I have multiple pictures of him like that summer. So once
It's hard
we
to
were
remember those days.
after freshman year when we all like went back home for the summer, we celebrated Austin's birthday and we like our friend
birthday.
group got together. Oh, yes, of course. We didn't even know it yet, and you too were
I
celebrating.
was just a twinkle in your eye.
Yeah. Okay. And we celebrated that, and the pictures of that weekend, he has the wrist support on the entire time. So it was it was all for the bit. Like, he didn't actually need the wrist support. Maybe he did. You
never know.
It was maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he did need it. And I have no idea where we found it. But one day it came on and it never left.
Wow.
And he
I wonder if he still has
this
it.
wrist support. I'll ask him.
Connor, if you're listening, which we know you are because you're one of our most loyal
Yes.
listeners, thank you. We love you. Please, maybe we should have him call in
Yeah.
and talk about.
Yeah, we've been meaning to have him.
Yeah.
On the pod anyways.
We've been meaning to have any guests.
Yeah. That just requires like planning.
We don't really do that.
No,
If
we
you guys
don't.
haven't noticed, we kind of plan while we do
Yes.
this.
Yes. In fact, like Laurel messaged me this morning and was like, hey, like, do you have clothes for this? And we'll insert a clip here of Austin and I, and we're like, yeah, we've got the outfits for this vibe.
They just dress like this all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why they look for real and I look like Kid Rock.
No, you really are giving Kid Rock.
I know, it's really a bummer.
Like, I think if you were at the turning point.
I know. Especially
Halftime
with the
show.
shirt. Like, if you didn't know that this says Dare,
yeah.
it looks like I could have been at the alternative
No.
alternative show. Look, I'm versatile. I do it all.
She goes both ways.
Rock on, baby. Oh, wait, no, that's I Love You. This is Rock On. Obviously, this isn't my thing. Okay, so we do have to mention, because now we've sang parts of it multiple times, and we want to make clear that it's not just us making this up. It is in the film whenever she's running from the cops, and it's just, it goes so hard.
This isn't the first time I've been out with law enforcement. We've kind of had this ongoing flirtation. We've been on some dates.
So it's great. It's great.
It's just great.
So if you hear us singing ding-a-ding, that's why. That's why.
Yeah. You want to know something else that makes it 10 times hotter is the fact that she's wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah. Wear your helmets.
Safety first, everybody.
Wear your helmets.
Thank you. I appreciate that
Yeah.
from you.
I forgot about that little piece. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, if she wasn't wearing a helmet, she would have died.
Yeah, that's true. She should have been far more injured. But again, like you said, gymnasts and I guess used to crashing through
Yep.
windows.
Yeah. Well, so this is not her first run-in with law enforcement.
No.
It cuts to a scene of her in a courtroom. Her dad is on one side in the pews. Her mom is on the other, and it's just a judge, not an attorney in sight. She is a minor.
Yeah.
She has no one representing her here.
No.
This is
And
crazy.
is there a cop up front too? Like,
I think so.
Yeah.
It's wildly
weird.
confusing.
Yeah. Unrealistic.
Right. And probably illegal. Like, she doesn't have any representation.
No.
Yeah. So the judge says, Haley, we're going to give you one more chance. Either you go to juvie or you go to VGA, which is a gymnastics academy. She says, I want to go to juvie. And judge says, all right, VGA it is.
Yeah. Which
what?
also not okay.
No. I don't think that's how none of this makes sense.
None.
No.
In our professional opinion.
No, none of this makes sense. But off she goes.
Yep. She goes.
Yep.
And at this point, you don't actually know what VGA is. Obviously, we know the vibe of the movie. We've seen it a million times. But, surprise, surprise, it's a gymnastics academy.
Yeah. And continuing with the sexy theme, we might actually need to just like insert clip here of the intro of Bert Vickerman, who is the coach and owner of VGA. His intro is unnecessarily sexy. It does not have to be that sexy.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Should we do like a reaction to it or no?
Sure, because I mean, yeah, I think this is what I was gonna say to you, and then I was deciding just to like wait on it. I'm a little confused. So we've already discussed this about how I thought that the guy in this movie is the guy who's the coach in the movie Miracle. Not the same guy. But we'll do a side-by-side here. They're identical.
That one's close.
So that I cannot be made fun of for. They are damn near identical twins. But I have a question because I wrote, and I quote, "Are we sure this isn't Russell Crowe or whatever his name is?"
No. Well, and this, okay, so first showing Kurt Russell and Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges is the coach.
Okay, so it's not Kurt.
Kurt Russell is the miracle coach.
Got it. Yep, I know him.
Yep.
Kurt Russell.
Yep. And then
his twin, Jeff Bridges.
And they do look alike. That
Yes.
one's close.
Yes.
Now, you thought Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe is what I wrote.
Russell Crowe.
Oh no.
It's a little different. It's a little bit different.
Oh.
Right.
I'm not upset about
that.
this.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know what,
because
again, I don't know what movies you even have seen, so I don't know what you would have seen him in. Maybe Gladiator back in the day.
I think my dad's had that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple clips I've seen of it.
Yeah, like you probably know Russell Crowe in his younger days.
Yeah.
But no, not the same person.
So, okay, not Russell Crowe.
No.
All right.
Different. Jeff Bridges, I mean, he's a heavy hitter. He was a big get for this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What else is he in?
What else? Okay. He's in a lot. What things that you might have seen? Maybe have you seen Iron Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites.
Okay, well maybe you should know Jeff Bridges. Then.
Well, here's the thing. I thought Jeff Bridges was Kurt Russell.
Well, yeah. He's in like a lot of action movies.
Surf's Up.
Yeah, he's in
Fuck
Surf's
yeah.
Up. He's done some voice acting work.
I love Surf's Up.
Yeah. He's in the Tron series.
Never seen
True
it.
Grit. I don't know if you've seen that. Big Lebowski.
Never seen Big Lebowski. Missed that one.
You missed that one.
No, we'll cut this part, but him, Kenzie, and Connor watched it the weekend I was gone because my grandma died in college. Because I
your grandma
vividly
died.
remember my grandma dying and you guys watched it and it was the weekend that we had like an end of the year celebration. This we can actually leave in. Well, maybe we'll cut this, but we'll cut this for the 7th time. But then I came back and you picked me up from the train station and I came back and like you guys were talking about your weekend and Connor was like, "Oh yeah, we just like, you really missed a great weekend. Like we wish you were here." And I was
the
like,
best weekend ever.
I was like, "Well, yeah, I mean, I wish I would have been here too, Connor." Like,
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to go to my grandma's
I wish I
funeral.
could have watched The Big Lebowski with you guys. Like,
That's crazy.
and so I will always remember The Big Lebowski because of that.
Oh, maybe that's one that you should never watch then.
I don't
because of
think
it.
I will.
Yeah, I think that's the right move.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, 3 different guys.
Yes.
3 different guys. But this one is Jeff Bridges.
Yes, and he is hot.
He is.
I'll never forget that.
He is sexy, and the way that they introduce him is just like incredibly sexy.
Yeah.
Too, for again, absolutely no reason.
None. I feel like we don't really need to watch it, right? What are we?
We
gonna
don't need to
say
watch
besides,
it.
Oh my god, that's
This
hot.
sexy.
Oh my god,
yeah,
that's
we don't.
hot.
We
Oh my
really
god,
don't
that's
need
hot.
to. Yeah. I was thinking too while watching this. Like, do you think Alyssa Liu loves this movie? I was thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Were you thinking
Look
about that
at
too?
My note.
Yes.
Yes.
Alyssa. Okay, girl.
Yes!
Let's get your thoughts on this movie because especially
like her.
when where were they? I don't even know. I don't know at what point, but the coach is talking to Haley and he's like, "You were so good." She's like, "I wasn't good. I was just obedient."
Yes.
And it reminded me so much of Alyssa Liu.
Yes.
Because she comes back to the sport and makes it her own and shows her art.
I know.
Like it really spoke to me.
Yes.
And I'm sure it spoke to you, Alyssa. I know you're watching.
Exactly. Yeah. I literally wrote Haley is Alyssa Liu. Like that for that exact reason. And then also when they're at the competition to get into Worlds, like onto the Worlds team, and they're doing like the scratching, whatever. And Haley does her full floor routine, nails it, but then she gets like a 9.1 or something ridiculous, 9.5 even, like crazy. And the crowd's like booing because they're like, "What the hell is this scoring?" And she's kind of just like
whatever.
Who cares? Like, I don't care. Like, that was so much
like,
fun.
I'm proud of
I
it.
know I killed it. Like, whatever. And yeah, that's just like literally the vibe and stuff that Alyssa Liu brought to this latest Winter Olympics. And like, she fucking swept the floor.
Yeah, she just did it for her. I love
Yeah.
that so much.
Yeah, I loved watching her. And
Me too.
This really reminded me of that, like,
Same.
comeback story and
Yeah.
making a sport that's especially, like, harsh on female athletes and freaking making it your own.
We love you,
And
Alyssa.
taking back control.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally do love her so much.
Yeah, like honestly, my obsession with her is like it's been taking over. Like it was heated rivalry for a little bit. Right now it's Alyssa.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this girl is the coolest person I've
Yeah.
ever met.
And I've ever met my personal friend, Alyssa Lou.
You know what I'm talking about, girl. You know what I'm talking
You know
about.
when we met.
You know, remember that? When I watched you on the Olympics and I met you? Yeah, if I were like a little girl, I'd want to get into figure skating because of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we should.
I'm good, but you live that dream, sweetheart.
I probably won't.
But actually, I have a friend in New York, and she's doing figure skating lessons.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Is it because you're a hockey girl that you won't do figure skating?
I don't need another hobby. And I love the art of figure skating. I will say when I was younger, as a hockey player, we would make fun of the figure skating girls. And there was no crossover. We were not friends, like none of that. So, which now it's like, why the fuck was that the case? Obviously, I have a great respect for it and stuff. But when you're 13, you're like,
And you're like, oh
the
no,
ultimate
like
pick me of
Yeah.
like, I'm
We're the
a
real
hockey
athletes.
girl.
Mhm.
Like, bleh. You know, it's just was dumb. But now, obviously, I love watching figure skating, but I have no ambition to try it. One, because I have the skating ability. I think so for this friend, she can't skate that well. Like she's learning how to skate. So that's already a challenge in itself. And then the things you're learning, it's like, oh, like a chassé, like a little leap and like putting out your leg and stuff, which is super challenging for someone who's learning how to skate. Well, like I could do that on skates.
Well, you could do that on hockey
skates.
Yeah.
But I don't want to learn how to do it on figure skates. Is what I'm
Right.
saying. And I wear pads. I don't want to not wear equipment. That's
fair.
insane. You should be having a helmet and full body bubble wrap. And then another thing is like in hockey skates, I've like thrown myself to do fun tricks and like fake figure skating and stuff too. So it's like there's not much I can do that won't be like I'm going to harm myself on
Totally.
ice
Yeah.
because I have the natural skating ability. Okay, I can lift my leg up. I can do that on hockey skates. I don't need to do that on figure skates. And I'm not turning. I'm not jumping and turning.
Right,
At this ripe
right.
age, no.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is no, I won't be figure skating.
Okay. Well, Alyssa, you didn't inspire Abby enough, apparently. So that's okay. She feels that she is skilled enough.
Skilled enough.
I think, is it time to talk about the ice bath?
It's been time.
time.
It's long overdue.
The ice bath, it's so burned into my brain. Like, when I think back on this movie, there are a few scenes that are burned into my brain. And the ice bath is one of them.
Correct. Yeah. I was actually explaining the plot to Austin this morning, and I said there's 2 scenes you might have seen. And that was obviously the first one I mentioned.
It's just like, it's insane.
Yeah. I was like, you speak on it because I just need a couple seconds
Sure.
to really get my thoughts.
And I don't know that there's too much to say other than just like, wow.
Okay. So I have a lot to say.
Okay. I knew it.
Shocker. So the first thing is, this is definitely one of those scenes that is so many people's per social media and stuff and just life in general is people's gay awakening. I think that makes complete sense. Absolutely heard. But one thing I will say is I was talking to Carly, my sister-in-law, last night, and you were saying it too about how it's like, it's kind of for everyone. There's not a girl that I've met or been around that isn't just like, whoa.
Yeah.
That kind of made me think a little bit.
Yes.
Am I interested in that? or there was something sparked, even if because we saw it at 9 years old and 13, like even if it wasn't like, whoa, I like that. It's almost like she's so hot and so strong and so athletic and brave and all these things that you see of her. And then you're like, I want to be her.
Yes.
So that's for a lot of people, I think. It was like, you can be so attracted to someone because you want to like be like that.
That's funny because I wrote like my God, everything I wrote is just how sexy it is.
Yeah, that's all
Soundtrack
I'm
is sexy.
seeing.
This whole movie is pretty sexy. She was so hot. I love her. I wanted her or to be her.
Yep.
Like it's so true. It was so confusing.
Yeah.
Because like, and we were talking about this before. If I've ever been gay, it is because of this movie.
It's because of this movie.
Like there's no way to describe it.
No.
And honestly, had they cast anyone else in this role, I don't think it would have had the same impact. Like Missy she's just like unreal.
Yeah. Effortlessly too.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of Haley's whole thing is that like she doesn't even care about how she looks really.
Yeah.
Like she's just so committed to the game. Like she's focused.
Yeah. So I was going to say that one other thing, when they first do the ice bath scene, because it actually happens like twice, a couple times. The first time it came on screen, again, I'm like gearing up. I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, here it is.
It's been a while since I've watched this full out. Like, this is great. Like, oh my God. I'm sorry. Why was it 3 seconds?
I know.
In my head. What's that thing where it's like, you know, like hindsight bias, but like also where like your brain tells you that it was a certain way.
Like Mandela effect.
Yeah.
We have Mandela effect over the ice bath scene in Stick It.
Yes. I thought it was.
Yes.
I thought we watched her in this ice bath for 5 minutes.
Same.
I thought there was conversation that happened in there. I thought we watched her sit in there. I thought we watched her come out and in of the bath. I thought it was a full scene, not 3 seconds.
It's literally maybe 20 seconds at most.
So if I watch this just like slow-mo in my head, like, because even when it goes back to her second ice bath,
That's
it's
probably maybe
still-
45 seconds at most.
Not even, I feel like. I was like,
Right. But that's how impactful a scene can be.
Yeah.
That's what I love about cinema. That is cinema. The ice bath scene. And I mean, it really, just outside of like the sexy aspect, you just in that scene get to see how freaking ripped she got. And everyone in the cast, it said they trained for 3 months leading up to that.
Right.
5 days a week, 6 hours a day. Like they all got absolutely ripped for this.
Yeah. I mean, you see that in Joanne? Yeah. Where she's like, I have like the whole time she wants to get rid of these damn long sleeve leotards.
Yeah.
She says it 7 times.
Yep.
But then she's like, I have the right to bear arms. Jacked.
Yeah.
The definition.
It's crazy.
Haley's abs as she's coming out of the tub, like, what?
Yeah. I can't even like fathom that.
No.
Personally.
No.
Oh, let's talk a little bit about Haley's friends.
Oh, yeah. I have a segue into that, actually.
Okay, go for it.
One thing I was going to say, we obviously know that likely, again, not to put this on the 17-year-old who hasn't figured it out yet, but we probably know she's gay.
Totally.
But I really, really like in this that her friends, they're 2 men, and she doesn't end up with either of them. There's not
no
even
romantic
a hint
connection
of like, oh, she needs to figure out this self journey and like figure out and get here, and then also she'll kiss up away at the end.
Yeah,
because
I love
a
that
lot
it's not
of
part of
movies
it.
at that time, they would have had her falling in love with one of like the best friends or
Yes.
something like that. But it's like they are her friends, and they are like ride or die friends, and it does beautiful things like, you know, them connecting with the other gymnasts and stuff like that. But there's just no love
romantic
interest for her,
connection.
and I love that.
Yeah. I was reading an article from 2006 talking to Missy, who plays Haley, about that. And she's like, yeah, it was really important to me to have this be about the sport and the friendships and relationships along the way, but not to have it be a central theme that, like, there was a romantic interest.
Yeah.
And that was honestly so refreshing at the time because that never happened.
No.
But her friends are ridiculous.
Yeah,
They're idiots, but in a fun, endearing way, at least.
oh my God, I literally love them.
I had huge crushes on
hilarious.
both of them,
Yes.
too. I had a crush on everyone in this movie.
Absolutely.
Everybody. And, like, the amount of times I've seen this movie, and I'm still not confident on what her friends' names are.
No, oh my God, wait, yeah.
It's like Poot,
and, like, I don't even know what the... Frank. And I think Frank's the one that they just randomly throw in as that he's gay. Love that for him. And then Poot, it's definitely Poot.
Poot and Frank.
Yeah, because Poot is the one that ends up liking Joanne, which I also love because it's just so, like, high school love where she's just like, she's, you know, bad bitch taking what she wants, whatever. And she's just like, oh, I'm going to prom. I'm going to your prom. You're taking me to your prom. And it's like, oh, well, they like me. Well, I like them.
Yeah,
and I
great.
just love that. That's really all you needed in middle school and high school. So it's perfect.
Pretty accurate representation of, like, young relationship.
Young love, yeah. Another thing, too, with, you know, Poot and Frank is the fact that they call Haley Cracker.
They call her Cracker. I wrote that down. That's insane. Like, these are all white people. There's only white people in this film. And okay, sorry.
But yeah,
I stand corrected.
The three friends are white.
Yeah. And for them to just, like, be throwing that around is crazy.
Like, you can't think of anything else. Like,
oh, but they're edgy. Yeah. They're so edgy.
That's just crazy to me. Crazy to me.
God bless them, though. They're really good friends.
Yeah, they really are. I love them.
They sneak in to try and break her out.
Yes, yeah. Because they think she's actually at juvie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're freaking riders for her, and they show up to the competitions. They're like, how do we not know about this sport? This is like, awesome.
There's butts everywhere.
Yeah, like, fuck yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. One thing too that I caught this time that I've never seen or never really, like, picked up on is whenever they come to, like, break her out and they're like, oh, like, all the gymnastics moms, like, they're so hot. And the coach, Jeff Bridges, he goes, that's the devil's candy, my friend.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I wrote down, what did I write? Because, of course, given that this is, like, early 2000s, the quotes of it are just...
They're pretty crazy.
Hilarious. Like, it brings us back to Jennifer's Body. Like, the freaking quotes in these are really funny. But, they said that they're, like, hitting on us. And he just says, like, the mommies are hitting on me. Like, it's mommy and me. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was good. Oh, and my note after this, oh, thank God the tub scene appears again.
Oh, yes, because it does make it come back.
Yeah. That's my one right after that. But yeah, the quotes are pretty good.
Yeah. And on the Friends too, which it kind of connects, but the prom dress scene or the mall scene is one of my very favorites when they go shopping.
One, you love a montage, a shopping montage especially. And then men in dresses.
Everyone in dresses. Like the scene or the shot where the girls they have dresses on, but they're doing handstands on the escalator. And they're doing cartwheels.
Yes. It's just like the flow of the dresses and stuff. It's incredible.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which also leads me to talk about just like, I love the way this movie is shot.
Yes.
Like whoever the art director was really thought this out because it's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is. Like you said, with this like mall scene where they're shopping for dresses. And then one thing you pointed out too was the like invitational. So like the meet that they have just in-house. The way that's shot with all of their colorful leotards and Haley in black.
Of course. Edgy.
Of course. And they're like stretching, like the aerial view of them in like the stretching on the floor to then like them on bars and ahead of its time with how they have them all like going layered on it, layered. Yeah, it's so good. And I just know.
And the song, what is the song? It's so metal. Like,
I was like, you gotta look it up.
I
You gotta
do.
look it up.
Yep, I know exactly where it is. I knew exactly where to jump.
Yep.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy. I knew it was just approximately 40 minutes in. So anyways,
Good.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
It really is.
Yeah.
Taking us maybe back.
Okay.
/ maybe forward. I forget where it falls in line, but I think I have a couple other notes with like music related things and montages / just the gymnastics in general. During this, Haley's training by herself because she's, edgy and doesn't want to train with the girls who are obviously more in shape than she is right now. So they let her train on her own. No spots, no nothing. Well, I don't know. That doesn't make sense,
Right.
but whatever. She's in like the old part of the gym. That montage scene of her training, which I think the ice bath falls into that part of it. But like she's sitting on the vault track, like just like this and she's never in a Leo except for during competitions. And she's just like sitting there again, hot. And fucking Brain Stew by Green Day starts playing.
So good.
Talk about being awoke. That, when I heard that again, I forgot that was the song that plays during that like sequence. I was like, oh my God. I just loved that song. I used to love Green Day, so I guess I still like them. But that whole segment is just so good.
Yeah, and with
So
her
good.
like monologue kind of layered on
Over
top
it.
of it, it's just perfect.
Yeah, it's so good. Like the way that's shot leading into like the other gymnastics scenes. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's just so good.
So good.
So good. I will say though, I was gonna mention this when you were bringing up like the friends and I don't know, something whatever someone else was saying. But as I was looking up stuff on the people in the film, I did see there's this other podcast, Half In, Half Out, an LGBTQ gymnastics podcast.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out.
have to freaking listen to
Yeah,
that
shout
one.
out.
But they were talking about, and they had Morgan Hurd, who was the 2017 world all-around champion and was an Olympic gymnast, all of that, whatever. They had her on apparently. And she talked about how this is like literally the only good gymnastics movie because it actually portrays as well as it can like elite gymnastics. And they brought in actual gymnasts to like do this, be their stunt doubles. They had them train, all of that. So it's just truly like the gymnastics of it, which I know we both love and we really loved at this time. It's perfect. Then you bring in Nastia Lukin. I said that weird.
Lucan. Yeah.
Lukin.
Nasty Lucan.
Nastia Lukin?
I think so.
Yeah, her. You bring in her.
As a ripe 16-year-old.
Insane. You can kind of tell she's just like so much more awkward as like an actor.
I know.
It's funny.
She's so cute.
But like, yeah, you have her doing the gymnastics of it too. It's perfect in like coming from all angles and people viewing it. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing about the meets too, that never really bothered me as much before, but this time I was like, there's no fucking way. When Vic, the coach, will go up and get in the judges' faces.
Yeah.
Like when he doesn't agree with their scores and he gets up and he's truly like,
Yeah.
Where did that come
these
from?"
women.
Yeah, like you cannot do that, man. Like no wonder the judges hate you.
Yeah.
But I mean, not that he wasn't justified, but like
Right.
you can't get all up in their grill.
Right. He was fighting the injustice, Laurel.
He was fighting the injustice. Ally. Ally.
Is it time to talk about that
injustice?
portion of it?
It is. I think that's the most
Okay.
important part.
Well, we do have the coach that is committing not fraud, but kind of some little bit of unethical practices.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like that's probably just how it goes in
Right.
gymnastics.
yeah.
Like for him to tell everyone you're going to the Olympics.
Oh,
Do you mean
of
that?
course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And like him, being like, oh, just she needs like a couple more days of lessons, or like she needs to be here longer. And then the parents are like, yep, the check will be in the mail on Monday.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, but yeah, it's not necessarily straight up fraud, but neither is like collecting 4 times the tuition payment from Haley's dad. Like that's just, it's not the best practice, but.
Which on that too, so Vic pays off Haley's restitution.
Yep.
Which, cool. That's awesome. But for him to say, he says to her that he paid it off with the money that her father paid. And like growing up, I was like, okay, that's cute. But now I was like, well, I mean, how do you, it's not like it was exactly those funds. Like those funds come to you.
Yeah.
It's all in the same pot. Like it's, don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say that because it's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that, it's very, very kind. But at the same time, like Haley gets her slate wiped clean just because a gymnastic coach wrote a nice letter to the judge.
Right.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, it's not. No.
Maybe it should be. I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. I mean, the judge was kind of a vibe in that room, too.
Judge was a
I kind
homie.
of loved how she was like, what exactly does she say?
A lot of people have shitty parents. We got to stick out.
Together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stick
and
together.
winks. But then even before that, she was like, she tells her like, keep doing good. Like, go out and do good. You seem like you're built for it.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Right.
she needed to be told that. Just
She
like
really did need to be
during the
told.
meet, she needed to be told how proud, like
That
how
always
that someone
gets
was
me.
proud of her and stuff. And then the coach does tell her that.
That always really gets me.
Yeah. I guess we can actually talk about that meet now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. The final meet where the injustice happens to Mina. Mina does, look, I have goosies.
Goosebumps.
I have goosies to talk about this meet. Mina does vault, which is like her event.
Yep.
Right? And it looks absolutely perfect. Everyone's like, this has to be a 10.
10.
The announcers are like, it's got to be a 10
Yep.
or we don't even know what this is anymore.
No.
And she gets like a 9-1 or something.
Yeah,
or like
maybe a
9.
9.5, I think.
Yeah.
Or something.
And so, of course, Vic goes over and gets all in Judge's faces. And Judge says her bra strap was showing.
And this here is the second iconic scene that we are talking about in this film. Those
Yep.
were the only 2 I told Austin about because I think everyone knows about that.
And everyone should.
Austin, who has never seen this movie, knows about that scene. You said you remembered it.
With the bra strap.
Bra strap.
Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about the ice thing. Sorry.
No, you weren't impacted by that, but bra straps got you going.
I've seen clips.
Seen clips. Yes. So then Haley, who goes next, she intentionally scratches by just taking out her bra strap and then standing on top of the vault, which I did write down, like, that was really cringy.
So cringy.
But I love it. And, like, at the time, like, little Laurel thought this
Yes.
was the coolest thing ever.
like,
So
I guess,
rock
like,
and roll.
obviously, that's like an iconic moment, and I knew that she took her bra strap out, but I kind of forgot. Again, I forget everything in movies. That she also like that they all scratched and
Yeah.
stuff, and that she didn't even do the vault because I was like, you could have just like taken your bra strap out,
then
ran
still
down,
done
and
it.
freaking stuck a landing, and then been like,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, no, you scratched, and everyone after that did too, which iconic. Even our girl Joanna, who the whole time is kind of like a
Only in it
bitch.
for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she wants to go to the Olympics, she wants to be the best, and she'll do anything to get there. But she comes around and she too gives a big F you to her mom and then a big F you to the judges and also scratches.
Yeah.
Struts down that little vault runway.
Hers is always my favorite.
Yeah.
She does a little like catwalk and then she takes her bra straps out and like
Yeah, put
Just-
some
yeah.
bolt on the outside.
it's super extra. I've always absolutely loved that. And it's not like this is where the movie takes like it's very like stick it to
Stick
the
it to the man.
Stick it to the man turn because not only did they just say F you guys to that one event, they decide we're actually going to control the outcome of this entire meet, and they choose someone for every event to win. Like, this would never happen.
No.
Never happen. but
No.
it was sick.
It was so cool.
I loved it.
Yeah. So like you had a winner for bars, everyone else scratches. Then they pick Wei Wei to perform her beam routine.
Wei Wei's routine changed
So-
something inside of me.
It's so good. It's so good. One thing I do think about sometimes too is the fact that obviously the music makes it way better, but in actual competitive gymnastics, there's not the music in the background. Like when she's doing it, it's like technically would be in her head because the only music that would be playing is like the other floor routine music, like still in the background. So like that music isn't actually playing during it. She's just
not, they
like
don't play it?
no, because so it's like it's playing in the movie.
Yeah.
But she gets on the beam, she starts doing like she does her normal beginning, and then the camera pans to her iPod where she was listening to the song, and then like the iPod's showing and it starts the song, and then it starts playing in the movie, and then she starts like dancing or whatever like to it.
So you don't think it's playing like over the speakers?
No.
Oh. That kind of ruins it for me.
I'm like obviously in the movie it is, but and like it makes it think that like everyone else is hearing this song too, but it goes to her iPod. That's what she's hearing in her head that she's doing it. And in a
She's not wearing headphones, is she?
No.
Okay.
She's just hearing it in her head. Like she was listening to it beforehand.
Okay.
It shows like the iPod and the song, and then it starts playing out loud. So like, yeah, it's playing out loud to everyone, but in real life, you don't have like beam music ever.
Right.
And my friend did gymnastics, so I'd been to a lot of gymnastics meets, and while you're doing your beam routine, there's like a rotation. So there's another team doing the floor, and so their music is the ones that playing. So it could either be dead silent because they're in between competitors, or it could be some random song playing, and then it could jump to someone else's song.
Yeah.
All during your beam or bar or like vault
It'd be
routine.
so distracting.
Yeah. So it's like could be a slow, super slow song or like a crazy upbeat song you don't know.
Yeah.
So like, it wasn't actually playing, which is super not important for us to talk for 5 minutes about that. But
No, but I mean, that kind of changes things for me.
right.
I mean, it's still cool, but like, I always thought like, what? Like,
Yeah.
she got them to play this somehow.
Maybe she did, but that part wasn't explained.
Well, can we also talk about the breakdancing on the beam?
Yes.
Because that's insane. She does the full like head spin.
Yeah.
There's no way, right?
No, you can kind of tell. I never noticed this before, but like the camera goes to pretty much exactly like
Yes,
horizontal with the beam.
Yeah.
You can kind of see a little bit where like she's on the beam, but that there's more space behind it. Like they made something level. So it's kind of like just a little bit. It's very, very well done, but you can kind of see it's not like, for the shot where she's spinning on her head that like, the camera's right
It's
there. And you
level.
can see she's actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like they finagled it a little bit or whatever because it's like,
'Cause
there's
you-
no,
right.
I mean, I'm sure someone could do it, but like
That
a
would be-
beam is also kind of rough. Like your hair would be messed up.
Right.
It's
It
not
just
like
gets
when
up and it's perfect.
Yeah, it's not like
and-
when you're on like a floor, your hair has to be already like kind of a little messed up from spinning on your head, but like the beam would be rough.
Yeah.
And you would have chalk everywhere.
Right. And like
Speaking of-
you wouldn't spin very fast.
No. Speaking of, I really wish we had chalk.
I know. Next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
We almost nearly bought a balance beam almost a year ago, and then we did re-look at it.
We did.
To
We're looking
purchase
on
one for this.
Well, and I did see some like portable uneven bars there for children. So they were like maybe 3 feet tall. But I thought about it. I did think about it.
we would literally go on that, and it would just collapse.
But hey, for the love of the game.
Love of the game. And we do love the game.
We sure do. I don't have too much more to say.
Gosh, I don't think I do either.
We don't need to talk about it. I was just
Do tell.
Well, I was thinking about like Haley's been through some shit, like family wise.
Yeah.
And the fact that you learn that her old coach was sleeping with her mom.
Yep.
and that she found that out right before she was supposed to do floor
Yeah,
at Worlds.
yeah.
And that's kind of why she's like a pariah in the gymnastics world now, because she left before that routine
Yep.
and then like kind of effed over her entire team. But like no one knows the context that she learned that literally her coach was sleeping with her mom right before that.
Yeah, no, that is a big part.
Yeah.
A big part. And I think that feeds into sort of like the resolution that Haley has with like, well, not only herself, but everyone else. What's the gymnast who was on the world's team with her who competed? Trisha, yeah. So like Trisha is not on board with this whole scratching idea at first. Like she competes a full beam routine and beats Weiwei's beam routine and everyone else scratches. But by the end of it, like she ends up telling Trish, whatever the hell her name is, about this scenario. Or she tells the coach, but does she tell Trisha, or she just like apologizes?
She apologizes to Trisha,
yeah,
but I
so
don't
she
think
doesn't actually tell her the reasoning. But they, you know, make up, and all is forgiven. Which, you know, I think was a great ending too.
Yeah. The other thing too is that at the very end of this meet, Vic goes up to Haley and he's like, see all these scouts from these colleges, like we're looking at, and she goes, wow, all these schools want me? Where should I go? It's like, that's not actually how that works.
And I'm sorry, it wasn't even like business cards. It was like slips of
Okay.
loose leaf paper.
They look like tickets.
Yes,
Like
a ticket to Harvard, a ticket to Stanford.
That has always
a ticket
bothered
to
me.
Florida State.
I've always clocked that because it's like, what are those pieces of paper?
Yeah.
They're not business cards, or if they are, they're weird, like
A little longer.
Yeah.
They're not like cardstock either. They
Yeah.
are loose, and she's fanning them.
And she's like, wow, I've got my pick of the litter now from one meet.
yeah.
Well, and plus, as
One
a
meet where she doesn't actually compete.
that's the thing. Like, if I were a scout for a college, I'd be like, this girl's a liability. I don't want to bring her on.
No.
Like, I applaud her for what she's doing,
Yeah.
but I can't have her on my team.
No. Honestly, I think she'd do well at UCLA. I feel like
Yeah.
UCLA gymnastics, who I'm obsessed with, would really accept her.
Yeah.
Let me know what you think, UCLA.
Jordan Childs, let us know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything else?
No. I love gymnastics. I love this movie. I love Haley. I love myself. And I love this country.
You're loose.
I'm loose.
She has gotten loose by the end of this. Well, I agree. I also love all of those things. I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Yeah, you didn't include me in that. I was kind of waiting for.
I love this movie. I love gymnastics. I love Haley. I love myself. I love you. And I love this country.
Was that supposed to be an eagle?
That clearly was an eagle screech.
It's like a little crow.
I'm kind of speaking of women's sports. Oh my god, Austin, I just almost said we can cut this. But I didn't. But I did. Speaking of women's sports and how much we love them, and Alyssa Liu and women's hockey and everything in general, that little shout out to I Love My Country was me making fun of all of the men's hockey teams' dumbass fucking interviews.
Yeah, I was considering whether or not we should comment on that, and I don't know that it's really necessary.
Yeah.
Other than we're just disappointed. So
Disappointed, not surprised.
yeah, but you know, you got a lot of hockey fans out there that are really disappointed in you guys. And I guess maybe that's where we end the show today.
Heck yeah, go women's sports, go
women's
women
sports.
everywhere. I said I love you, right? Or did I skip over it again?
No, you did. You said it. You said it.
Cool. Because I was thinking in my head if I end with it or not, if it go out with a bang. But again, I really needed to hammer in the love of my country.
The love of my country more than anything.
I mean, you know, of all people.
Of course, of all people, Kid Rock.
Kid Rock. Rock on.
Kid Rock.
Woo!
I actually don't know like any Kid Rock songs.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, I can't even join in because I don't know what comes next.
I just know that he like yells his name, and
Yeah.
that's it.
I like my fish. So part of me, honestly, with this outfit, it could go either way.
We could both be at the turning point. You
really like. I
Alternative.
am like. I look like I'm in a hunting blind or whatever it's called.
It's very Wisconsin.
Very. I love my truck and I kiss my fish. And this
I love
is
beer.
our podcast.
I think that's all we have. This is my, what?
No,
Wait, we keep
say
going?
your name.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm Laurel,
And I'm Abby.
and this has been
A bit niche.
Bye.
Bye.
It's
It's a bit niche. Like and comment and subscribe, please, and thank you. Turn on them notification bells. Ring that freedom bell.
Ring that. Let freedom ring, baby.
Absolutely, that's what we always say
Yep.
here at A Bit Niche.
Yep.
I'm coming out of my cage and I'm doing
Just fine. Gotta be down because I
Want it all.
started out with a kiss.
How did it end up like this?
It was only a kiss.
It was only a kiss.
Now she's falling asleep,
And she's calling a cab, baby.
and my stomach is sick,
And she's taking a drag.
and she's
Going to bed or something.
and touching
it's all in
his
my head and my
chest. Now
chest.
he takes off her dress. Now let me go.
What?
I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning fate into the sea, turning to sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside.